Okay, look. I know. Fan rules will state that we will not be getting multiple characters from the same company in the same Fighters Pass. We already got Steve, who's technically a Microsoft rep because Microsoft owns Mojang, but whatever, right? I know that, but let's put aside those made up fan rules for a second. Just put them aside for a minute. And let's just discuss, well, Microsoft's gaming icon, Master Chief from the Halo franchise. So when Halo first launched on the original Xbox, literally everybody that owned an Xbox had a copy of Halo. That was the game to own, right? And then, of course, we know it's gone and pretty much become a household name for Xbox fans. Myself, I just bought an Xbox Series X, and I need to play it right after making this video. But anyway, yes, today's character that we'll be focusing on is Master Chief from Halo. So no more messing around. Let's jump straight into his potential moveset.
I understand.
All right, starting things off. This one, there's so many different weapons in Halo that there's some that are just classic that are all right. When you think of Halo, and you're gonna be all right, I'm gonna think of these type of weapons. For the first one, I'm going with an assault rifle, and I have this as his jab attack. Now this will make sense. Now you could use his jab attack, and you could envision it in a couple different ways. But here's how I'll lay it out for you. So the jab attack will be, it could be Master Chief delivering a punch and then a kick, and the kick being the second part of the jab that kind of knocks the opponent backwards just a tiny bit, and then he pulls out his AR for the jab attack, which would be like his flurry attack, and then he just fires his AR. And of course, you would hold down the attack button once the AR is out, and he just rapidly fires out the AR. So yeah, it's just kind of a flurry attack jab combo sort of thing.
Don't get any funny ideas.
Now let's go to neutral special. This is one of my all-time favorite weapons in the Halo game, the Needler. I love this thing. This is a classic Halo weapon, and it is pretty much perfect for a neutral special. So not only is this like a sort of simple projectile, but it also has like a secondary effect, depending on how many needles will end up sticking into the opponent, right? Come up with your own number if you want. 4 needles sticking to the opponent, cool. But basically, it's like a rapid fire. For argument's sake, let's just say 10 shots. You can press and hold it, and you fire off 10 needles, and then eventually Master Chief will kind of have to reload it. But so you fire off 10 of those needles, and then, for example, if 5 of those needles end up sticking into the opponent, they will end up taking, or it'll cause this explosion type effect. So it's kind of got it'll be really good knockback. So you really want to kind of aim this properly. You want to make sure those needles stick into the opponent, and then get that explosion and that knockback. So I just had to have the Needler somewhere here in Master Chief's moveset.
Here we go.
Moving on to side special, and now that I think about it, could probably even put this in say a back air or maybe a forward air or something. But the energy sword. So for side special, this could be an energy sword sort of lunge forward. Chief will end up pulling out the energy sword and kind of lunges forward while slicing the sword. I guess you could kind of say that's somewhat similar to Shulk's side special, but I mean, energy sword, that's one of the legendary iconic weapons from the Halo franchise, so you got to have it in the moveset somewhere. It's cool because it gives Master Chief not just another gun to play with, but yeah, okay, LOL, he's a sword fighter now, but it's you have to have an energy sword in there somewhere, right? He's going to have so much versatility with ranged weapons, with potentially grenades, potentially, melee weapons with this sword. We got the gravity hammer coming up in a little bit, but I'm just saying, there's a lot for Master Chief. So energy sword obviously is going to be in here somewhere.
Did anyone else make it?
Moving on to the up special, his recovery move. I'm using the grappling hook. Okay, I know it's not the... yeah, woohoo, another grappling hook. How original. There's a reason behind that. So I know that the jetpack could work very well for an up special with Chief, but the reason I'm going with the grappling hook is because back in, when was that? August, I think? when they showed off the first ever gameplay of Halo Infinite. Yeah, Master Chief was shown using a grappling hook. So I'm going with like the newest game from the Halo franchise, kind of representing that. I'm sure that's what would kind of be important to the moveset if Master Chief got into Smash Bros. So I'm using the grappling hook just to kind of fit the character. I mean, a little bit better for his Halo Infinite look, I guess.
What sort of weapon is it?
Now, down special. This one I had so many different ideas. This one's probably the least original. I wish I would have changed this, but I went with the bubble shield. Bubble shield's iconic. Now, Chief, when using this, basically throws down like this bubble shield just kind of comes out and like surrounds him. And then what does the shield do? It pretty much stops projectiles, does not absorb them, but it just kind of like stops them dead in their track. If you're trying to use this, like if an opponent's trying to charge you for like a dash attack or whatever, they'll kind of hit like a wall, so to speak. It'll slow them down. So it's got multiple uses for the bubble shield, and it's just another classic thing from Halo.
You have a better idea?
Moving on, like I said a little bit earlier, we're going with the Gravity Hammer. Now, Gravity Hammer's so fun, right? This, I believe, would be Chief's best grounded KO option. So, Chief basically grabs the Gravity Hammer. This could even be like a two-hit sort of attack. So, you kind of like jab the handle of the Gravity Hammer forward, and then Chief would end up, swinging the Gravity Hammer over his head for a big, boom, smash down. So it could be like, we got a few characters that have smash attacks like that. Like Link has that. So you hit him once, and then like the second attack's like the big one. So that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. It's just the Gravity Hammer. Plus, I love the noise of the Gravity Hammer. Connecting that attack, it's so sweet. So I really would like to see that in the moveset somewhere. All right, moving right along to the spirit portion of the video. All right, as you can see, we do got a few spirits again. Hey, oh, by the way, look, check this out. I think I actually made a novice spirit. Yeah, I know. I get like one or two people every video on these. They're like, hey, look at that, slackers. Forgot. I didn't forget novice spirits. I've explained this. I just never cut out a novice spirit. I just never made it. But hey, I did it this time. But I was literally slacking on that. It's in the channel name. You should expect that. But no, you can see we got Cortana, who I picked as my legend spirit. We got Arbiter. We got a Hunter. Why not throw Avery Johnson in there? Jameson Locke. There's like a big thing with him in Halo 5. Scarab Enemy. That could be kind of an interesting sort of fight. We got a Brute, a Grunt. Just kind of a lot of key enemies and key characters in the Halo. I mean, that's what's going to come with him if he does in fact become a playable character. Just the iconic ones, just the more recognizable ones. But that's what I have for the spirits. So let's jump into that legend spirit fight real quick, shall we? All right, for the legend spirit fight, obviously, like I showed earlier, Cortana I have as my legend spirit. So how could the Cortana fight, I guess, kind of play out? I got Zero Suit Samus kind of representing Cortana here a little bit. Master Chief. Samus kind of representing Master Chief in the fight. But yeah, you kind of get it. But basically, Zero Suit Samus kind of plays... I mean, I guess does she kind of play... I don't even know how to describe Cortana in a fight. But that's who I chose anyway. But I think for like for one of the effects, I think this one would be kind of fun. So Cortana is extremely powerful, very smart, very intelligent, that sort of thing. So I could imagine something along the lines of, I guess, maybe getting access to a Final Smash. Now, I know they've had these before, so, like a Final Smash could activate, say, every 5 to 10 seconds for her. So it's not like, okay, she'll start with a Final Smash, sure, activate her either way, no big deal, whatever. But, and then maybe like, I don't know, 5 seconds later, oh, look at that! She just automatically has another one. And after that, another 5-10 seconds later, boom, another one. Just to, it's just the spirit fight is meant to kind of showcase the power and like just how truly strong like Cortana really is. So like, I guess activating the best attack in Smash Bros, which is supposed to be your Final Smash, so you're like your strongest, I guess. But I don't know, just constantly activating that, always having that threat go on. That would make for a really challenging boss fight, right? Or a Legend Spirit fight, because you're going to get damaged, and then you'll have the constant threat of always being Final Smashed on. So, I mean, I'm just saying that this could be kind of like an interesting sort of Legend Spirit fight. And now, finally, moving on to the stage. Now, for this stage, I actually have this really cool screenshot. I couldn't find the actual ID for this, so I wish I could have shown that off in game. That would have been cool. But the stage I'm going with is the Halo Ring. Now, the way I envision it is actually somewhat similar to this screenshot. The Halo, the ring itself is actually like in the background, and you can kind of see it floating around in space. It would look so sick as a just a background sort of part of the stage. I love this. This is such a cool idea. But and then like the stage itself, you're actually fighting on a couple platforms. They got some, I don't know, so steel beam, not beams, but just some sort of structure you're fighting on top of, and it's kind of like sort of like one of the Star Fox stages, I guess you could kind of say, where you got like the really cool epic space background, and you just kind of like really, I don't know, just really enjoy what you got going on. But I tried to find a better clip of like the Halo ring, but I don't have anything at my disposal. I mean, like I got the Master Chief collection, but that's a lot to try to go through to find exactly what I tried, what I wanted. But that is what it is. I got Halo Ring for the stage. Let me know what you guys think about this whole thing down in the comments. But that is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.